apple dumplings. And we're going to spike them with this here. Some apple E&J. When I was younger, my mom and my grandma used to make them. And they put some type of alcohol in them. And I don't remember what it was. But I just, you know, me and hubby drink this all the time. And I'm like, I wonder if that would be good in those apple dumplings. So, we're going to see. Oh, before I do the apples, I have to do the... where am I going to do it? Do it right here. Can y'all see me? Okay. I have some self-rising flour. And I'm going to use 3 cups of this. And we're going to kind of do these like biscuits. It's going to be just like biscuit dough. And then we're going to make this sauce that they just like swim in. It is so good, y'all. And then it's going to be cinnamony and... Cinnamony? Is that? It's going to be cinnamony. Yeah. All right, so we got 3 cups of that. I need a little bit of sugar. Where's my spoons? Okay. 1 tablespoon. 2 tablespoons. And a half of sugar. So this biscuit mix won't be like super sweet, but it will have some sweetness to it. It won't be exactly like biscuits. Okay, let's give that a little stir before we start adding everything else in there. I think I need a whisk for that so I can make sure it's good and mixed. There we go. Alright. So, I'm going to have to grate some butter. Sorry, y'all. Give me a sec. Need some organization up in this mug. Alright, so I'm going to do a full stick of butter. And it's already starting to melt. I had it icy cold. And it sat out for about maybe 3 minutes and it's already melting. Normally it takes me a whole lot longer than this to grate the butter, but because it's so soft. Okay. And this dough is going to be so good when it's in, like, you really don't even need the apples for these apple dumplings. I mean, of course, they're apple dumplings, but I'm saying the dough itself is so good with just the sauce. You don't even need them apples in here. Oh, I'm trying not to scrape my fingers up. I've done that so many times. Okay. Let's put that on there now. Okay. Mix that up a little bit. I gotta get my milk and then we're gonna use fingers for this, y'all. We just want to incorporate this, the butter into the flour. And yes, this is actual butter. This is not margarine this time. When I do baking, like cookies, pie crust, stuff like that, I'd much rather use butter. Now for cooking, like frying up stuff, I think margarine's better because it doesn't burn as quick. Okay. So now we're going to pour a little bit of milk in here. And like I said, we want this to be kind of like biscuits. And I'm going to finish it off. I have my hand like this because I'm going to use my hand eventually to finish these off. And I'm going to show you what this dough is supposed to look like in 1 second. And we don't want it to be wet, but we don't want it exactly crumbly like pie dough either. I'll show you. 1 sec. We're almost there. And I'm doing it a little bit at a time because it's a whole lot easier to add more liquid than it is to, you know, figure out the adding more flour and all those other things we added in before. All right, here we go. That's what the dough should look like. Can you see that? It's like not super wet, but not like, you know, not pie dry either. Okay, so I'm going to use my hands and just bring this all together real quick. Trying to let y'all see what and I am like flinging, y'all should see my floor now. Okay. There we go. And that's the dough. So now, let me wash my hands real quick. Got to get all up under the nails and all that, y'all know. I do that every time anytime I mess with dough. Normally I cut my nails way down when I'm messing with dough. That's just, you know, something my dad always did because he was the baker in the family. And it's something I do too. Especially if I'm making like bread, something where you have to play in the dough and knead it and all that. Definitely. Hi, Shar. I'm making apple dumplings. And we're going to spike the sauce with some of that right there. It's going to be so good. All right, so now I've already made the dough. I don't have any parchment paper, so I'm going to use some butter real quick. And I'm going to butter this pan up a little bit. Just a little bit. And I don't have to do it a whole lot because there's a whole bunch of butter in that dough already, so it's probably not going to stick, but I do this just in case. See? Very lightly buttered. Now, I'm going to set this aside, and I'm going to use another pan here, and I'm going to use this for my dough. I don't have a big enough workspace, you know what I mean? So I can't show y'all how to do this on well, I could have did it on my table. I just didn't feel like making that big mess on my table. All right, so now what I'm going to do is pull that all together. I'm going to cover this up while I do these apples real quick. What are y'all making this morning? Or what are you eating this morning? If you didn't make it, what you eat? I know I'm having the hardest time. Okay. So we're just going to leave that right there just for a sec. And now I'm going to chop these apples up. Let me put this milk away. Put that up. Okay, and I've already washed my apples off. Actually, I'm gonna turn this fire on so we can hurry up and get down with these apples. Turn it on real low. And I just basically want some small squares. And you know what? I'm wondering, should I take the skin off? Yeah, I'm gonna take the skin off first. I don't always, but I'm thinking, yeah, I should have did this before I cut it. This is the dumb shit that I do first thing in the morning, y'all. Okay. The other ones won't take quite as long because they won't be cut already. And y'all see these apples are on their very last leg. There's going to be like some spots. But I didn't want to waste them, you know. Had to have a bag. I don't want to waste them. I know, y'all. This is some tedious crap right here. But it has to be done. Well, actually, like I said, I've made them before with the skin on them. And they're just as good, but I don't feel like biting into that skin, you know. I want it to taste like drunken apple pie, you know. Dang, you heard the Pittsburgh come out of me real good, then apple pie. Pie. Okay, so let me do these real quick before I start chopping those up. Yeah, that's so much easier because they're not all chopped up yet. Ooh, y'all, and it's hot as the sun in my kitchen right now. Y'all see that little spot? We ain't gonna taste it. Oh my goodness. Now, when I was younger, I would not have done this mess, but I know that it ain't gonna hurt me, so. Actually, let me turn this pan off. I don't want the pan to get too hot before I get these chopped up. I don't want no burnt apples in my apple dumplings. Y'all, real quick, have y'all seen the news about Donald Trump getting shot in his ear? Ain't that some shit? That is just crazy. And as much as I can't stand the man, I really can't stand that man. But I felt so bad for him. I don't like to see that happen to nobody. What are your opinions on that situation there? And then they killed the little guy. He was only 20 years old. The guy that shot him was 20. What is going on in your world, in your life? Ooh, look at that one. I don't know if we're going to use this one, y'all. But, yeah, what could possibly be going on in your life to make you want to do that? And just, like, throw your whole life away because you hate. Like I said, I can't stand a man, but I would never go, you know, shoot his place up, you know. I don't know. Alright, y'all. Just about done with this tedious part. I'm ready to start putting these mugs together and make this drunken sauce. This sauce is out of sight. Okay, so we got our apples. And I'm going to start cutting these up. And I don't know too many. I haven't seen too many recipes that make their apple dumplings the way I'm about to do them. So I don't know if this was I don't know if the new way, like the way you see everybody else doing it, is like a southern thing. Because my people were from right here. They weren't from down south anywhere, so. Okay. Alright, so now I can go ahead and put this fire on. And put some butter in the pan. And I'm going to use this full stick of butter. Y'all see me sweating? Already, I just got started. Holy cow. Alright. And we're doing the apples about that size. Okay. Because I want to be able to taste the apples in these dumplings. You know? I don't want them to cook away and disappear into that sauce. My grandson is excited for these. I don't think he's ever had them yet. Or, I don't know, maybe he did. He's always here, so he probably had them at some point. Melting so fast. Okay. We got our apples done. Now into this butter, into that butter goes some cinnamon, and I'm throwing a pretty good bit of cinnamon in there. Like I said, I want to taste it. A pinch of salt, a little more than a pinch. What am I looking for? Where's my brown sugar? Right here. Some brown sugar. And we want it sweet. We want sweet apples. So I did about a 1/4 cup. And I hate to scrape this pan, but I don't have a softer whisk. I gotta get the ones with the rubber tip on them. That'll probably be the best thing. I'm gonna show y'all what this sauce is looking like. Can y'all see that? Well, this isn't the sauce, I'm sorry. This is what we're gonna cook the apples in. Okay. So there's just butter, brown sugar, a little pinch of salt, and some cinnamon. And in go these apples right here. Let me get a spoon. Or better yet, this. Here we go. And I don't want to cook the hell out of these apples because we're going to bake some more in those apple dumplings. Okay, so we're going to let that go for a few minutes. And if you're just joining me, we're doing apple dumplings, drunken apple dumplings, and we're going to spike them with that there. Yeah, some apple E and J So good, y'all. And it's going to be the sauce that we have these things swimming in. It's going to have that E&J in there. So I'm not adding it to the apples. I'm adding it to the sauce. And if y'all are not already subscribed to the channel, subscribe, please. And if you are, thank you. I love you guys. Oh man, it smells good in here. Remember how I said you want it to be kind of like apple pie? That's exactly what it smells like right now. And I know I've done apples like this, and I put them on like pancakes, put it on biscuits, you know. You can eat them by themselves. You can cook these apples and put it on pork. Apples and pork is so good together. I know it might sound a little weird, but trust me on that. It is really, really good. Let me start cleaning some of this crap up real quick. Since we're done with all this mess. And I hear my turkey get ready to come downstairs. All right, these apples are almost done already. Got quick. And like I said, I just want them to soften up just a little bit. Let's see. I need a fork so we can test this. Let's see just how done. Put a shirt on.
I know.
Are you watching?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, these need to go just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Yeah, they're not quite fork tender yet. We want them to be cooked, but not salty.
It
smells so
I'm
good.
watching. They can only see me if I'm wondering where you are. Look.
Oh, okay. Don't touch that right there. You'll move the camera.
Oh, sorry.
I got my grandson down here with me. My turkey. The smartest kid in the whole entire world. Okay, so. Stay away from that. So, I'm going to turn this off. And I need to let this cool for a minute. Can y'all see that? What it looks like? So, let that cool down. I hear your dad up there screaming. What the heck is going on?
He's playing.
What's he screaming about?
He's like, whoa.
I know, I hear him.
He's playing a game.
Okay, so we're gonna
It's a little bit
make some
delayed.
flour.
So I can see what you're doing. I know what you're doing, like after you do it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Like, you know how you just reach over to grab something?
Mm-hmm.
You know how you just put flour on? I'm seeing it right now.
Oh, okay. Cool. My grandson's watching me live, y'all, while I'm doing this. So he's giving me the blow by blow what I'm doing.
Crashing my pan.
Okay, a little bit more flour on now. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna make a rectangle and we're gonna try to get like 6. I'm gonna try to do 6 out of here. I should get 6. I normally get 6. So if I did this shit right, y'all, we're gonna get 6 apple dumplings. We got almost a rectangle. That's somewhat of a rectangle, huh? That's a half-ass rectangle. Yeah, I can definitely get 6 out of here. All right. All right. was looking for a dough cutter or something, but I don't need it. And like I said, I want to just make 6 little rectangles. And then we're going to kind of roll out each one a little bit more than that. I just wanted to make sure, like I said, that I could do 6. Okay, so we're going to take some of this off of here. We're going to do this a couple at a time. Do one at a time so y'all can see. A little bit more flour. And you don't need a rolling pin. If you want to do the rolling pin, you can. But we ain't doing all that today. And they don't have to be perfect. You'll see what I'm talking about when it's all done. Actually, you don't want them perfect. I like, you know, to have the little crevices and the crannies and stuff so that that sauce can really get down in there. Okay, so we're going to take some of these apples that are still kind of warm. And we're going to put those on there. I gotta make sure I got enough for six of these hickey doos. And I want a little bit of that juice on there, just a little bit, because I don't want it to make my dumplings fall apart. A little bit more. Okay. Now we're going to do this just like an apple pie. Actually, oh, I got something perfect for this. I forgot, and I was wondering when I'd be able to use it. I got this thing right here off of Temu, and it like seals things. Like if you make sandwiches, it'll seal your sandwiches shut. Let's see if this will. Actually, no, that's going to be too small. I tried it. And I see a little hole poking right there. We don't want that. Oh, shit, y'all. I don't want no holes. I don't want all that stuff to come out before I even get a chance to, you know, get them in the sauce. Okay, so we're going to close these up a little bit. And then I'm going to fold them and do this again. Like I said, I want to make sure that that stuff stays in there. I can't wait for this sauce, y'all. Wait till you see. The sauce is something special. Like I said, we're going to spike it a little bit. So if you got some badass kids at the house and you want to give them a treat, but you want them to slow down a little bit, you know, quit running around tearing your house up, put an extra cap full or two in there, excuse me. We're going to start putting these. I need another spatula. Here we go. Put these on this here. Okay, got the first one. Oh, and that one is so holy. Holy moly. Some more flour down there. Can y'all see me? I got to put it up a little bit. There we go. Now y'all see me. Stretch that out a little bit. Like I said, they don't have to be perfect. The less perfect, the better. Okay. So, close that up. Said we do this twice. We're going to do this the first time. Fold it up once. And then we want to do that one more time. Just to make sure all our fillings don't come out. Okay. And like I said, we're going to have 6 of these. Let me make sure I'm going to have enough room on here. do 6. Oh, y'all, this one's already, y'all see that? He's busting open already. This puppy up. Roll it up and then do it again. And these apple dumplings are great with some tea or some coffee or a nice tall glass of cold milk. Oh yes. This is going to be a big one. And I tried to make them pretty much the same size, but you'll see that they are not. They're not created equal, y'all. Oh, and I have just enough apples for 2 more after this one. So that worked out perfectly. Okay. Pat them down. Roll it up. Like I said, the less perfect, the better. And you'll see why when we put the sauce in. Those are pretty well sealed up. Another one. So I have 2 more. Turn this oven on, 350. Okay. A few more of these apples. More of it in this puppy. Yeah, we don't want him to be lonely. Roll him up. Yeah, this must be the daddy of the bunch, y'all. This one's huge. This is the Papa Bear. No, they're not fritters. It's apple dumplings. Yep. And they're going to be spiked apple dumplings. In the sauce, I'm going to put some apple E&J. So good, y'all. All right, last one. And I'm so glad this part is the most tedious. I hate doing this part of it. I don't mind cooking the apples and all that, but this is a pain in the butt. Okay, last bit of apples. And like I said, this was right on point. Just enough. Okay. Okay. So that's it for that. A little bit of that juice in here. This one's not going to have very many apples in it, but actually I'm going to take some of that dough off of there. So we don't have just a big blob. Roll them up. press them down again. Last time. And these should not take very long to cook. Like I said, this is not Bisquick, but almost like biscuit dough, and biscuits take like no time. And look at that one already. The stuff is coming out of it, so I know this is gonna make a mess in the thing, but they should be okay. So I'm gonna put these in, and I'll be right back. Get rid of some of this junk here. These fingers off. Okay. Now I'm going to start that sauce. Now for this sauce, I'm using that same pan that I did those apples in, since we're going to be using a lot of the same components. And again, this is super duper easy. Now this recipe has a ton of butter in it. So far, I've already used 2 sticks. And I'm about to use some more. I'm going to use the rest of this here, which is about 3/4 of a stick. That's butter, and that's all the butter I have, so I have to use some margarine in here too. And I'm using just a little more than a stick. Actually, I'm going to use a whole stick and a half. How about that? Because I want a good bit of this sauce. Like I said, I want the dumplings to swim in this sauce. It's not like, you know, some of the apple dumplings and they'll just drizzle a little bit of the... No, these ones are swimming in this sauce. And it's so good, y'all. And we're going to start this sauce almost like a gravy. You know, you let this butter melt down and you put a little bit of flour in it. And it doesn't need a whole lot of flour. We want it to thicken up, but not like I said, you don't want it to be like gravy. But the process is kind of like making gravy. And y'all, please tap that screen if you like the video. And if you're not already subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. And if y'all have some hot topics for me, please say something. Spark a convo. You know. Tell your girl your deepest secrets. Or you can ask me some of mine, you know. Whatever. Okay, so that's done. I need a little bit of flour. do about, that's about 2 teaspoons of flour. And that's all we're gonna need because it's gonna get really, really thick as it cooks. I know I hate the sound of that scraping. Ugh. But you gotta do it. Where's my cinnamon? I'll make more cinnamon than that. Oh, here we go. Good. I thought I was gonna be ass out. Is that my hubby? Okay. So into this sauce goes some water. And we did about 1.5 cups of water. And we're going to do some cinnamon. And where's my cup? What did I do with my cup? Okay. I got 1/2 cup of brown sugar. And we're going to start with 3/4 cup of regular sugar. And I know it looks like a whole lot. Chill out though. You'll see where it's going. Okay, we want to bring all this together. Break up any little lumps because I want this sauce to be nice, and it's not going to be like completely see-through it's going to be like a translucent sauce. It's going to be a butter sauce, a spiked butter sauce. You'll see. Okay. After that comes the good stuff. Yeah, that's what I was waiting for, y'all. And I don't want to get the kids drunk, so I'm going to do about 2 capfuls of this. That's all we should need. Actually, 1 should be good. I'm going to do 1. We'll start with 1 and see how that tastes. How about that? I don't want to get nobody drunk. And that apple E&J is perfect for this sauce, y'all. Perfect. Okay, let me see. Actually, I'm going to go 1 more capful. Oh, yes. Drunken ass apple dumplings, y'all. And I need a little bit more sugar in here, just a little bit. Like I said, just a little bit. Yeah, ain't that how we do? Okay. Now we're going to let this cook down till it starts to get thick. Oh my goodness. Y'all, you talking about something good? That sauce is going to be fire. Yep, so we got to let that go. That's going to be a minute. Which one is the new cap? I don't know. And y'all see me, y'all bang for the buck. I know y'all probably like, she don't never buy name brand stuff. Look, everything. Look, y'all, I'm poor. I'm not going to try to put on no airs and act like I got something I don't. You know? And I just hope y'all understand that we don't all have, you know, huge kitchens and, you know, But I do have some things I can share, you know, recipes and a little bit of knowledge in the kitchen. Oh, actually, I'm gonna make a slurry out of this real quick. Thicken this up a little bit more. Like my grandson, he used to say, a little bit more. So we're gonna do this a little bit more. Okay. Pull that up in now. Oh yes, look, just that quick. It's thickening. Can y'all see that sauce? It's turning a beautiful color. It's almost like caramel. Oh my goodness. That is so good, y'all. And it's finally coming to a bubble. That's what we want to see. And we want this joint to thicken up. Actually, I think I want more butter in there. Yeah, I think I want some more butter. Yeah, buddy. Butter makes it all better. So I'm going to put the last of that stick in there. Oh, man. This is big back activity for real, y'all. Oh, I wish you could smell my kitchen. It's so cinnamony. It smells so good. It smells like my grandma's kitchen in here right now. My grandma was always cooking something with apples in it. Apple pie, apple dumplings, apple fritters. Or just apples. She made those too. Just fried apples. Oh my goodness. Ain't nothing like it. Fried apples on some French vanilla ice cream. Yo. I mean, you ain't had nothing like it. Okay. So we're going to let that go for another about 2 or 3 minutes. And the sauce will be done. Let me check on these. Oh, they look so good, y'all. I can't wait till this is done so y'all can see. And like I said, I don't see this recipe for apple dumplings all over the place. You know, I've seen quite a few different ones, but none like this, you know, where they're swimming in the sauce. This is something special. I might actually take me a shot or two of that. I gotta wait for hubby to come home. He'll be upset. Leave that there so I can cut it. Okay. Hey y'all. Alright, let me get me back up in here a little bit. Alright, there we go. Now I can chat with my folks. There you go. There we go. There's a lady in pink. Okay. Y'all, this sauce is looking so good. Okay. Now what I'm doing right now is I'm letting all that flour cook out of it. You know, we don't want no floury sauce, so. I wish I can't lift the pot because see. I ain't even gonna try. I'm not even gonna attempt it. I'll fuck around and burn myself. And if y'all haven't checked out, hubby and I have a thing now where we call rounds. And we do it every Saturday now. And it's usually around Saturday afternoon, between Saturday afternoon and Saturday evening. We don't have like an exact time yet, but it's definitely going to be every Saturday. And if you missed the first couple, go back and check out the videos. Y'all, we parties hard. There's music, good vibes. My son joined us for a hot minute on the last one. And we're sipping a little bit, you know, chatting about some different things. And like I said, the main thing is the music. And that's what we do is rounds. We feature the music. You know, like he'll do his 3 songs that he thinks are, you know, fantastic or whatever. And I'll do mine and I let y'all decide who had the best round. And we've been getting some pretty good feedback, you know. So it's a good thing. That's what made me want to keep on doing it, you know. So it's going to be a regular thing. So we're going to jam out every Saturday. And y'all can come and jam out with us, with the old folks. Yeah, we're over 50, but we play a lot of music I play a little bit of everything. Like I do hip hop, I do, especially the oldies though. That is my joint, you know. 60s, 70s, 80s. I can go, like I said, all the way back from the 60s is my music, you know, all of it. So come on in, y'all. Let's chat. All right, so this sauce is pretty much done. And I'm going to show y'all that. I'm going to turn this off. And just let this, I'm going to put it on this burner here. And just let that sit for a minute. And it's almost time. Let me check on these dumplings. Oh, y'all. These are looking fire. Can y'all see my sauce? Can y'all see that? It's kind of it looks like it's caramel. That's an apple E&J butter sauce. And y'all, like I said, I put 2 capfuls in here, so might be a little tipsy after we have this. It's gonna be good though. Matter of fact, let me get me a little spoon and test that. A little spoony spoon. Oh, look at it. It looks just like caramel. I want to show y'all. I don't want to burn my... Y'all see that? It looks like caramel. I want to try it. I don't want to do that over the pot. And I hate to see that, y'all. Y'all see people taste stuff or, you know, over the pot and let stuff drizzle back in there. I'm not one of those. Or eat off the spoon and then put the same spoon in the pot. We don't do none of that here. Oh my goodness. Y'all. We need to put a label on that and sell it. Seriously. I am not even joking. That sauce is so good. And you can't taste the E&J in there, but you get that apple kick from it. Like, it definitely, you can taste the apple in there, but you can't taste the liquor. Oh, my grandson's gonna love that. This is gonna be so good. And now the dumplings are almost done, so I'm gonna be able to get ready to show y'all, you know, put it together and plate it. I know it's been a long ass wait. I know it's coming though. Where's my girl at? Miss Brandy, where you at? I ain't seen you in a minute. And here comes somebody. Who's this? Is that my son? He must know I don't want here live. He didn't want to come down here in his drawers. Do any of y'all have that? Like, you have grown-ass sons or your man or somebody that just likes to walk around with, like, nothing on? I wish I could. I'm not even going to perp. I wish I could. Yep, that's my son, my baby boy. It's hot as a son of a gun right now. All right, let me check these real quick. I'm ready to plate these up. All right, another like minute and a half. Matter of fact, let me get my bowls and stuff ready. Excuse me, I'm gonna be all up in the camera, y'all. My bad. I'm gonna use. Yeah. No, I need like a wider bowl. I got something. Yep, I'm gonna use this right here. I'm gonna use a ramen bowl, y'all. That's about the widest, like. Is that the diameter? Yeah. It has a bigger, wider diameter. This one. That's about the best one. So we're gonna. Alright, that should be just about done. Yes. Oh yeah. I'm gonna show y'all right now. Y'all see those? Beautiful apple dumplings. They look just like little apple pies, which they are, kind of dry pies. And we're gonna put them, use this little one right here. We're gonna use this one right here. We're gonna put him in here. And watch this, y'all. We're gonna have him swim in that sauce. Yeah. Okay, I'll show y'all. Right now. Y'all see that? And you do that. And you keep doing that until you get a little swimming pool down there. Oh yeah. Hold on, we ain't done yet, y'all. I gotta save enough. I got 6 dumplings in there, so I gotta make sure. Yes, there we go. That is the drunken apple dumplings, y'all, with the sauce. Hold on, I need a spoon so I can get the sauce in there too. And I'm gonna have my grandson come and try it. Now this, look at that. Y'all see that? Oh, look at that with the apples. Y'all see the apples in here? Y'all see that? Drunken apple dumplings, y'all, swimming in this butter sauce. If you've never had them like this, don't knock it till you try it. I'm telling y'all, this is something special. For real, for real. I don't want to burn the heck out of my mouth. This just came out. Oh my gosh, y'all. This sauce, I'm so scared to really. All right, I got it. Oh my god. Y'all. I'm gonna get my grandson. Hold on. Hey, sir. Can you come down and try an apple dumpling? You got a shirt on? Just take the apple dumpling. Yeah, my baby's coming down. I had to get him to put some clothes on too. He's one of them ones walks around with nothing on him. Oh man. I gotta get him some of the apples in it. Alright, Turkey. I need you to try it. You gotta blow it real good first. Come right here so they can see you. Blow it really, really good. Make sure you get the apple. It's really hot. I was gonna say that sauce part is the hot part. Yeah, there you go. Blow that part.
Is that one mine?
Mm-hmm. If you want it.
Yeah, sure, I'll take it.
Mm-hmm.
It's still super hot.
It's the sauce that's hot. Alright, that should be good. Woo. Uh-huh. What's that? Y'all saw that. That's a genuine reaction right there.
That's good.
Good? Okay, take that
Just
upstairs with you.
love.
Thank you. Y'all saw that. Hey, it's this sauce. Oh my goodness, this sauce is amazing. And so, with that, I'm going to say bye. And I'm going to have me one with some coffee. And I appreciate y'all for joining me. Stay blessed. And thank y'all so much for watching. Peace out.